You had to sit right there. Like you had to. You had to sit right there. Right there, you had to sit. Like all of these places in the house. Uh-uh. I was trying to get that white line out the bottom. I broke my glasses. Broke my glasses. I was doing okay till I broke my glasses. And I can't find my other one. I can't find my other ones. I can't find my other ones. I know I got like a cajillion pair, but I can't find them. I'm blind, y'all. Oh, wait. No, that's not that either. Y'all, I'm really sitting here blind right now because I broke my glasses. Like, seriously broke my glasses. Like, seriously. And I'm blind. I cannot see. And I know I got another pair. I just don't know where they are. So, I probably could get my husband's. I think his are in there. I thought I had them in here, though. But you know what? You know what? This real. This real. We real out here in these streets. So, yeah. You know what? That's how I know y'all love me. If you ain't gonna laugh at my glasses, you love me. It ain't gonna work because the whole little thingamabobber thing is broke. Okay, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I washed my hair finally. It's still super duper wet. Washed my hair. And I was laying down watching a YouTube video because, you know, that's how I roll. With my glasses on the pillow like this. You know, this side was on the pillow. I apparently have fell asleep. And when I woke up, it felt like something was on my face because I didn't realize I was asleep. And I was like, what's that on my face? What's that on my face? So I guess I must have been really pressed down on this side because I was still on the pillow. And I snatched the glasses this way and the whole thing just popped off. That's how I get down. But I had took a tramadol because I washed my hair and I knew that my shoulders was I knew my shoulders was gonna start hurting. So I took a tramadol to, you know, try to help with the pain that I'm anticipating. And yeah, I done broke my whole glasses. And I know my husband ain't gonna do nothing but laugh at me because that's how he get down. Soon as he come in the door and see that my glasses only got one, he gonna be like, what happened to you? You are so pitiful. So, get down! The maintenance man out there taking the garbage cans you can't because it ain't the little thing right here is broke. It ain't even enough room. You can't get no tape on it. Leah say I'm here. You can't, it's not gonna stay. It's just broke. I know I got some more glasses somewhere. I'm just gonna have to find them. Cause I'm one of them kind of people like I done stashed glasses everywhere. Now I can't find them. I know. This was from my grandson's birthday party. He just had a party. And my granddaughter left it here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drink out that Chuck E. Cheese cup. We had so much fun that day. Oh, my grandkids just took studio portraits, the boys. I'm going to post it on my, because I can't show y'all on this phone, but I'm going to post it on my Instagram. Yeah, I got to get some glasses, girl. I mean, my little chubby face is holding them up there. Okay, come on. Let's get started because I'm telling y'all now, I'm off that tramadol and I'm liable to say anything in the world tonight. And let me say this. Let me say this too. I did not mean to hurt anybody's feelings earlier today, and if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm a perfectionist and I like things done a certain way. So if they not gonna be done my way, they not gonna be done, period. Cause I'm gonna cut the shit off. I will. I will just get mad and just be like, click, and just leave. Cause I feel like I should have a certain level of control over this channel because it's mine. If I went on somebody else's live, I would not do that. I would just be a participant. And that's how I expect you guys to be. Like, I don't mind you, asking me questions. I don't mind y'all talking to each other. But when you get sidetracked and start talking about things that I'm not talking about, that irritates me real bad. But I need my moderators, soon as y'all see conversations going off to the left, put that person in timeout. You have my permission to do that. I'm not going to block you unless it's something stupid and I say block them. But just put them in timeout. Then that way I won't even have to deal with it. That's how we going to work that. Okay? Y'all know I love y'all. But I like things to, in my mind, in this jumbled up mind, things have to go a certain way. And when they don't, I get upset. Okay, now that we got that out the way, we are going to we ain't even going to worry about this because I'm going to put a label on here. We ain't even going to worry that it's a Tylenol bottle. I told y'all to get your bottles, right? I'm going to do mine in here just to show you guys what I'm doing because eventually this going to go in the freezer after I work it out. And I don't know if I don't think I want to put that container in the freezer, but I want to show y'all something. We're going to use a little bit of it. I said that you guys could use Elmer's school glue. Let me tell you something. We kitchen witches, okay? So we use what we have. Or if your kids got some slime, take a little bit of their slime and run some sage over it and bless it and tell it what its purpose is. Because see, that's the thing. You don't have to buy things specifically. Yeah, you use what you have, child. You get a Ziploc bag, soda bottles, whatever. Just clean them off real good. Run some sage over them. Or, incense, or, put them next to your candle, perfume, spit rum, whatever you got to do. So this is a binding spell. And I'm only doing a little bit. I can't use this whole thing because I already got my bug in there. Y'all see him? He already in there. So I'm going to show y'all what I want y'all to do. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. But I need y'all to use more Elmer's school glue. Because you're going to put at least about, fill it up at least about that much where my finger is. With whatever your container is. Because you want the whole bottom of the container to be full of glue. Because whatever you write the name on should be submerged in that school glue. Or stuck to it. So you have to put enough stuff in there for that. This is my spider web. Oh, nasty spider. And I think it's a couple of bugs in here too. So y'all see the spider web? And I'm not going to use all of this because I don't want to go back out there and get another spider. And y'all know that spider webs are used for binding. You always, if you can, oh yeah, this a nice, because I got this from around my light fixture outside. The one that my husband called himself going out there knocking. Okay. But we ain't even going to talk about that because he might get on the live and be like, mm. So I'm only going to use half of this. I'm actually touching this spider web. Look like hair. It's so much. I'm only going to use half of it because this is demonstration. Y'all not going to see my my thing because it's going to be too much going on that I don't even want to post that on the internet. So you're going to put it in your glue. And then you're going to take the person's name. This paper is too big. You're going to write the person's name down. I'm probably going to have to end up putting, well, you know what? I don't want to do this because I don't want to use up that little piece of thing. Write their name down, fold it up real good. That thing stuck to my spider web. And then you're going to take that. This your glue. This would be your glue if it was in here. You're going to take that. That's the person's name in there with your spider web and your bug. And anything with flying, with any type of bug with wings, after your spell is done, he will take that and fly as far away from you as possible. Because this is a binding and protection spell all in one. So he going to take his little wings and he going to, even in death, his spirit will take those wings and fly on to New Mexico or wherever you tell him to fly to hell, anywhere. And then you're going to put that in your, put it in your container, stir it up. If you put it in a container, use like a popsicle stick or something to like stir it up to make sure that the glue gets coated. I don't want to put this in mine. Stir it up and make sure that the glue coats the spider web and the piece of paper that you wrote the person's name on. And you could say whatever you want to say. You could tell it that I'm binding up, say the person's name, I'm binding up, woo, 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 woo. And after they are bound up, I want them to go to Jerusalem or fly as far distance as the east is from the west. That is 2 different corners of the earth. That's what I usually say, because I don't want you nowhere near me. Then after you do that, you put it in your freezer. And you put it in your freezer where no one's going to touch it. Since this is small, I can just, put it in the back of my freezer. And I know ain't nobody going to touch it, especially if I put a label. And plus, it ain't nobody here but me and my husband. But he has went in the freezer and been like, how long is this? How long you going to freeze this water bottle? Like, don't worry about that. Put it in your freezer. And forget about it. And then one day when you be like, oh, I forgot I bound her ass up, take it out and either bury it somewhere close to water, or some people bury stuff like that in their backyard or whatever. But I usually get rid of spells away from my house. Bury it somewhere in the water, near the water, or you know what? If you live by because I've thrown things in the ocean. I'm sorry, sea whales, and I know it's gonna be a vegan on here somewhere that's gonna want to cuss me out because I didn't choke the whale or something. But you know what? Orisha Olokun, he gonna save that whale. He gonna say, no, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That's not for you. Just let that sink to the bottom. And the whale gonna be like, all right, bro, I got you. And he gonna go on by his business. Cause he know the locoon gonna know. That's for me. Let that sink right on to the bottom where she wants it to go. And the whale, you just I ain't touching that. You think these animals don't feel energy? They feel that they know that's a spell, and they gonna be like, I ain't touching that shit. Well, somebody got. So every now and then I do have to put something in the ocean. Thank God we live in California. That is your binding and protection spell. And if you put a winged animal in there, it's double. Because then it's gonna fly away. And I didn't kill that animal. He was already dead. He had already got caught in that web. So you know that web, that was a good web because it already had some little people in it. So you know that one was busy. But you can get a spider web anywhere. Just look around. You'll find a spider web. Get down, Gizmo. If you don't hush your mouth and lay down somewhere, you can find a spider web anywhere. If you got bushes in your yard, spiders congregate in bushes. So they're going to be out there. And spiders love my porch. They always on my porch. And I'll never see them. They be busy at night. When I wake up in the morning, it'd be like spider webs. You know, I'll be like, all right, you know what? I'm not even going to try to find out where y'all be hiding and congregating, but I know they there. Oh yeah, they do. They feel. That's why you see the geese leaving. They be like, come on, we gotta get the hell out of here. It's finna rain. Because we have a serious geese problem here in California to the point where they are in regular parks. Like they not even, like they don't even hang out by the lake or they go to regular parks now. They just like, come on, let's just go hang out over here. And it's a school not too far from me. The geese then started coming over there. I'm like, why the hell are they at the school? But they go over to the little school and sit on the football field. They just be out there relaxing. I guess because the weather is always, basically the temperature don't really change here. So geese are like, I'm moving to California. Then we don't have to pack up in the winter. We could just hunker down. Because they have an area by the lake where you can't touch them. They have like a nature preserve or whatever where the geese just hanging out. It's more geese than people. Yeah, they can be comfortable here because the weather is so nice. It's not like they have to fly away for the wintertime. Like they didn't set up residence here and then they have to fly away for the wintertime. And then when it's summer, they come back. No, they just stay here all year. Just like the sea lions. They don't leave either. California is full of all kind of animals. But yeah, just, when you didn't have it frozen long enough, and that glue gonna get hard anyway. So you don't have to put it in the freezer if you don't want to, because that glue is gonna set. But if you want to freeze the situation, you can. Oh, and if you're gonna do it tonight, sit it outside and let that full moon energy, like tonight and tomorrow night, or tomorrow, because I think the moon is full in the morning. The moon will be doing its own thing. But let that full moon energy. Gizmo, I'm looking at you. You do realize I can see you, right? He's like, no, you can't. Your glasses broke. Gizmo, get down. Get down from there. Get down. Get down. You don't sit there. He's like, damn, I thought she was blind. She can actually see me. Thank you. He's trying to be in the window to see what the maintenance man is doing. He's doing his job. You sit your butt down. He don't need your help. Plus, he can't see out there anyway because the blinds are closed. And you know, dogs, they vision ain't like ours, and it's dark outside. You actually out there. So that's the spell. That's it. It ain't nothing elaborate. You know, you don't have to be Harry Potter, abracadabra, and all that. Say what you. What is that? Um, you don't have to. You don't have to, be abracadabra and thinking of all these elaborate words. Just tell it what you want it to do. Close it up, let it charge in the full moon, and either put it in your freezer or put it on your sacred space. They messing with you, tie their ass up and freeze them if you have to, because that's what I'm gonna do with mine. But I gotta add some more ingredients that y'all don't need to know about. Some of my secret ingredients. What that lady say? Put a little bit of sugar Avery pea in it. Y'all, I'm just messing with y'all. I ain't gonna do that. Y'all gonna be like, she is crazy. She a mess. You eat, you eat. I wish we went right to the store. I made tacos today. Why we get everything but tortilla chips? Oh yeah, I was listening to Sean Bradley because Sean Bradley is ripping Cardi B a new asshole right now. Do you hear me? He is on his channel getting Cardi B all the way exactly together. When he get finished with her, because I don't think Sean Bradley really liked Cardi. Now he on his channel weighing her out. Cardi mad because the Shade Room keeps posting negative stuff about her. I guess she was on live talking about the Shade Room. Stop posting stuff about me. So we just gonna let Cardi say nigga, huh? Cardi the only person that can say nigga. She can just say nigga like it's nothing. And I don't want y'all talking about, was she black? All right. She just out here just calling people niggas, and we're not gonna trip. 13 years. My locks are up. They are in a bun and that. 13 years. I put a little dye on it. Can y'all tell? This shit ain't gonna last. What's stuff on it? Oh, still wet. Wet, wet. This why my shoulder hurting. Can y'all tell I dyed it? So wet. I wash my hair at 2 o'clock. I guess you can tell a little bit. Like when I get in the sun, I guess you'll be able to see it. It's like I think the color is lavender or something. I don't know, y'all. Or fuchsia. It's either lavender or fuchsia. You can see it a little bit, but it ain't gonna last. A couple of days, all my gray will be back. Like, hey girl, you trying to get rid of us, huh? We back, girl. You know what? It's still super wet. Because I didn't use the dryer. I just got tired and went to bed. Oh, Mary said, can we talk about how the people be possessed and it looks the same as people catching the Holy Ghost? We talked about that the other night. It's the same exact thing. Christians catching the Holy Ghost and people being possessed by spirits or possessed by an Orisha, because the Holy Ghost is a spirit, right? So yeah, so it's the same exact thing. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Oh, I'm only gonna let them grow to my to the middle part of my butt. I mean, to the middle part of my back, and then I'm gonna cut them. So now I'm sitting on them, and I'm scared to cut them. But I'm gonna cut them when I turn 60. So that's 6 more years. Cause I'm not gonna feel like dealing with this hair then, seriously. Because it's a hassle dealing with it now. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I don't know which video it was, but we talked about that the other night. No, that's not true. Having locks don't make you no closer to the ancestors. Because my ancestors didn't even like locks. And why would your ancestors care about what your hair looks like? I know a lot of people say that your locks are antennas to the gods and all that kind of. I don't know. Not me. My mother didn't even like my locks until they start growing. Because that first, how you go through those stages and your hair be looking, you be looking kind of crazy. Like my mama, she didn't even like my locks because she was one of those prim and proper black ladies that went to church with, a patent leather purse and gloves and stuff. And she definitely was not about her daughter having nappy hair, because she didn't even call them dreadlocks. She called them thread, THREAD, threadlocks. And she really was not about that life. So I don't, and she didn't start liking them until my hair started growing, and it was getting longer. And then she was like, "Oh, your hair's so pretty." Thank you. So no, I don't believe that. Yeah, speaking in tongues is the same thing. Just supposed to be. Yeah, my mom didn't even like them at first, so I can't. I mean, they're your ancestors. The ancestors that you honor are your ancestors. They're not other people's ancestors. So why wouldn't your ancestors why wouldn't they like your hair? Why would they trip off of your hair? Your ancestors are your lineage. These your people. These are the people that you come from. These ain't like somebody else's people who you worried about liking you. This your family. Your ancestors is your family. Whatever your name, whatever the line of your name is, these your people. My last name is Evans and Williams. Those my people. So my ancestors would be people with that same last name and lineage. So why would they not like my hair? I think that would be the last thing that, we not out here asking our ancestors to like our clothes and like our hair. We out here asking our ancestors to watch over us and protect us. Well, I guess you be possessed then if you out here speaking in tongues. No, the Holy Spirit is not the Orishas. It's two totally different things. But it's probably based on the same thing. The Holy Spirit is what God left us, the comforter, right? Before he went to the Father, he left the comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. And people supposedly, when people are speaking in tongues, they supposed to be getting a message from God, but the Bible says you're supposed to have an interpreter when you speaking in tongues. Because if you don't have an interpreter, you just out here babbling and don't nobody understand. And how does that even profit the church? For a whole bunch of people to just be standing around speaking in an unknown tongue. The what was it? When the people started speaking in tongue, was the day of Pentecost. They had different tribes of people were speaking each other's language, so they understood what they were saying. When the Holy Spirit fell down on them, they were able to, different tribes of people were able to understand each other. Say, for instance, I'm from the Milani tribe and you from the Ungafu tribe. We switched languages so that we could understand each other. That's how the Holy Spirit worked. Now, these people out here speaking in tongues in church, y'all just out here babbling. Because don't nobody know what you saying. There's no interpretation. And that's out of order. The Bible even speaks of speaking in tongues like that out of order. It's out of order for the church. But these pastors let it go on because they think it's, when they start playing the music, and all that, and people jumping around and y'all get happy, that's when you would dig down deep in your pocketbook. But it's out of order. And that's really how the Bible speaks of it. If you read in the Old Testament where it speaks of speaking in tongues, it's clear as day. It says that there should be an interpreter. So all these people out here speaking in tongues, y'all just trying to sound good, and it makes for good church. If everybody there running around and speaking in tongues, well, will you just be at home speaking in tongues by yourself? So y'all just at home speaking in tongues? Stop playing. Stop playing, Miss Flowers. Okay. So y'all really, I need y'all to tell me that y'all is at home just speaking in tongues by yourself. How y'all do that? Y'all put on some church music and yeah, I've seen Andrew yeah, but we know that Andrew Caldwell is not mentally well. Oh, when you're in prayer, you speak in tongues? Did I miss it? Oh, so you speak in tongues when you're in prayer? I'm just asking. I'm not, because I don't know anybody that just, like speak in tongues at home by themselves in prayer. Okay. So do you think that that's necessary? Like you have to. So do you think that you have to speak in tongues for God to hear you? I'm just wondering, how you got to that point. Okay. So Mary said we are spirits, so it happens when I feel an emotion. Hey, Paris. Hey, Monique. Okay. Yeah, Andrew will be. I don't know. I can't even watch him no more. I can't deal with Andrew and that silliness anymore. Yeah, that you move into another dimension when you pray. You don't control it. It just happens. Hey, A Heart. Okay. I mean, I'm not knocking the way anybody communicates with God. Cola, you got somebody flirting with you. They want you to add them on Facebook. You do know that this ain't no dating site, right? We ain't out here trying to date each other. Cola, somebody trying to get at you, girl. They want you to add them on Facebook. How you know she got a Facebook? How you know she got Facebook? Oh, they giving you their age and everything. They 28. They 28 and 6'3". Okay, don't go no farther. Don't make no other descriptions. Because I would hate to have to block you. Okay, well, she said she don't have Facebook. Okay? And she's not interested. Where's my moderator? Put none mine, none Crystal in timeout. That Cola said she don't want no, she don't want no man on she don't want no man trying to hit on her on somebody's live. Talking about everybody got Facebook. Well, she don't. I mean, I got Facebook, but I ain't trying to let everybody get on it. Cola said, I am not interested. She was like, bye, boy. So your son be speaking in tongue when he sleep? I don't know. I think that would make me nervous. I'm laying up sleep, and then all of a sudden I hear somebody just speaking in tongues. I think that would make me nervous. Yep, I'm in the Bay Area. Okay, this is not hoodoo dating. He just bust out trying to get him a date. This is not hoodoomatch.com. This one? I just saw it on Amazon too. So he'll just break out speaking out in tongues if you wake him up. Yeah, boy, you better take that spell. That's the only thing that's free on here. You ain't out here getting no dates. And if you hook up with somebody, you gonna pay me. I'm doing the hookup. You gonna have to slide into my PayPal or something. You hook up with somebody on here. I think they all do, like, I don't know. Like, I used to ask my pastor, like, is it some kind of speaking in tongues manual? Because all y'all do sound the same. It sounds like everybody just be saying the same thing. Like, did y'all pass out the speaking in tongue handbook and y'all, did I miss that Sunday or something? Because everybody's saying, you know, it seemed like everybody be always saying the same thing. Like, it ain't a whole bunch of adjectives and nouns and verbs in speaking in tongue. Because everybody, it seemed like everybody uses the same word. See, this is what's going to mess me up. My hair is wet. I'm going to go to sleep tonight with my hair wet. And my allergies are already tripping. And a little bit of soap got in my ear. I'm just praying to God I don't get sick. Ooh, somebody came through on my Instagram and was like, yeah, I got you. I'm talking to my Lowell tonight about your situation. And I'm like, all right then. I did. I got 2 wet towels upstairs, but it's still wet. My hair's still wet. Like I had it in, where's that thing at? I had it in one of these, but this one mine. I was looking for this one. I had it in one of these because my husband, he got one too. So I had it in a micro, this is supposed to be that microfiber or whatever that sucks up the water. So I had it in this first. And then I took this one off because it was soaking wet. And then wrapped my head in a regular towel. And then that was wet because the back of my neck was hecka cold. So I took that off and got another one. That one was just like damp. So I done did that like 3 times. But I'm going to have, I think I'm going to just take the blow dryer and just go through it real good before I go to bed. Because it's this part that's wet. You know, this. That's still damp. It ain't like soaking wet, but it's damp and it's cold. So, I mean, I sleep with it up anyway. As long as I can get it off my neck and I don't feel that wetness on my neck. But my nose already feels stopped up. No, she didn't. I don't even see how y'all still deal with Andrew. How do y'all even still watch him? He irritates the hell out of me. Like, he seriously irritates me. Thank you, K-Way. She said, just start saying stuff that rhyme. I can't do it. How you not know Andrew Caldwell? Nakia, is it Nakia? Yeah, Nakia. How you missed Andrew Caldwell? He is the I got delivered dude. I'm delivered from homosexuality dude. That's who Andrew Caldwell is. He's the guy that claimed to be delivered from homosexuality, but he's still gay. And why he don't think it's okay to be gay? It's okay to be gay, sweetheart. It is okay to be gay. You don't have to be delivered. Yeah, I ain't gay no more. I'm delivered. And he was speaking in tongues, trying to, when he said that at the national convocation or whatever that's called. The Holy Convocation, Church of God in Christ, Holy Convocation thing. Oh, Mary says she's speaking full sentences. Okay, I ain't never heard that, Mary. You out here with this new stuff. I'm gonna need you to speak in tongues and post it on Instagram so I can hear it. Because I ain't never heard nobody speaking in full sentences. Are we talking about the same thing? Yeah, the original. Oh, Lord, somebody won that money in San Francisco. He done got 5 out of the 6 numbers, and you know that jackpot was $1 billion. They said they're going to be live. They're going to be live in San Francisco. Because somebody done won that money. Lord, I ain't going to be rich. I didn't even play. I can't even find my remote. You know what I said I was going to do? I was going to crochet me a remote holder because I get so $1 billion. $1.6 billion is what the lottery jackpot had went up to. Oh, now I got to wait till 11, child, because they probably done already showed it on channel 2. I know it's going to be breaking news. You know, I saw Creflo in person once when he came to Oakland. He came to the Marriott downtown? Something, I don't know. He came to Oakland and I saw him. And yeah. You know, the service just was not moving. Like, Creflo is not really a preacher. Creflo is more of a teacher to me. Like, you know, he stuck to the Bible. He was teaching the Bible, but he's not a preacher. To me, he shouldn't be one of those, like, trying to be a revival preacher or going here and there type preacher, because that's not his ministry. His ministry is money. Creflo, he took up 1,100 dozen offerings during that service. I got so tired of them passing that plate around. Oh, Mary says she speak in tongues and interpret. She bilingual and a translator. Don't play with her. You go on, Mary. I don't speak in tongues. And I can't translate them either. I don't know what they be saying. Like, it's like my ears close up when people start talking in tongues. My ears shut off. Like I got an automatic hearing aid and it just switches itself off because I'm not trying to hear all that. When I go to churches, if people go into all of that screaming and foaming at the mouth and speaking in tongues, I put the little church finger up and I leave because I can't deal with that. Don't follow me. I got arthritis. Don't follow me. I'm not gonna be and if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. I don't care if you was in the spirit. I'm not that nice. So when they get to foaming and spitting and screaming and running, I don't know nothing about Creflo like that. Yeah, I don't think Beyonce is a witch, but I think Beyonce practices Santeria. I don't think she a witch, but I think she is a practicer. She's something. The girl roots is New Orleans and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that girl practice. She looked like she practiced to me. Why you gonna make all them references to Oshun in your videos if you not down with that? When Beyonce and Jay-Z went to Cuba, I knew something was up then. You ain't just going to Cuba to vacation in Cuba. You went to Cuba to get made, probably because you didn't want to go to Africa to do it. So yeah, she practiced. And then she turned around and had them twins. That's the Ibeji. She probably went and had it fixed so she could have a boy and a girl. Yeah. Beyonce out here doing her thing. Let her practice. I wouldn't call her a witch, though. I don't think she a witch. But I think she practices some form of... She probably didn't want to go to Africa because, you know, where they do it at in Africa, you know, I don't know, it'd be kind of sketchy. So she probably just wanted to go to Cuba. Plus, I heard when you go to Cuba, they don't shave your head. They, you know, the process is different. They can do it in like one day in Cuba. If you go to Africa, they want you to stay there for 7 days. They want to shave your head and do it the old way and all that kind of stuff. And she probably was like, no, let's just go to Cuba and get it done and come on back. Because if she went to Cuba and got it done, she got everything done. Everything she needed, she probably got done while she was in Cuba. So if she practiced, she probably practiced everything. Because she could have found somebody in Cuba to just, you know, make her a priest of everything she wants to be. And they could have did that in a couple of days in Cuba. Because I heard they don't shave your head. They do, you know, they'll mark you. They'll mark your head. They only take like a little bit out. Just enough to, oh, I didn't mean to say fuck y'all. Just enough to get to your scalp area. So they'll take like just a little plug out. Just enough to get to the actual crown of your head. And mark your head and, you know, do what they got to do. But in Africa, they want to shave you bald. You visited who? I'm lost. You visited who, Caseway? Because if I was Beyonce, I would never admit that to anybody. The only person that would know that would be my family. I wouldn't share that with anybody. Most people in the industry who are made to an Orisha, they do not publicize that because white people are scared of anything that has to do with African based religions. They don't they don't want to hear that. They already was mad at Beyonce when she, did a homage to the Black Panthers. So they think she out here doing voodoo. They really gonna be rallying trying to hurt that girl. Yeah, I wouldn't tell nobody. Do you hear me? I wouldn't tell nobody but my family. And you know they not going to snitch. Well, her daddy. So I wouldn't tell him. Because he got a big mouth. I wouldn't tell him nothing. I wouldn't tell nobody but my mama, my husband, and my sister. He did what? What are y'all saying? I'm so nosy. What did Creflo do? Andrew sounds like an idiot. Andrew's not practicing tongues. Andrew is playing with God to try to. Oh, did he buy another jet? Yeah, they couldn't afford that. He couldn't get enough money to buy that jet, could he? If y'all laugh at my glasses, I'm through with all y'all. You hear me? I'm not gonna speak to y'all tomorrow. Don't laugh at my glasses. My feelings getting hurt. Yeah, I put. It's supposed to be fuchsia or lavender or something. We ain't gonna do no more washout. My gray will be back in 2 days. Nah, I don't really wear the colors. I wear my leggings. I don't have to. That's your colors. So you don't have to wear the colors of the Orishas. Because you have on your leggings. The only time I usually what time tomorrow? Same time. Afternoon and nighttime. Same time as usual. I don't the only colors that I really wear like really to represent the Orishas is white. You don't have to wear the, like a leg wide red and black. You don't have to do that. You can wear all white and the Orishas will honor you. They know that you're their child when they see you walking around in all white. And it's crazy. Put on all white and cover your head and go out in public. And people will ask you the strangest questions. I remember the last time that I was in all white for 7 days. And people were asking me, like, this guy just like random guy walked up to me and was like, "You Muslim?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Are you Jewish?" I was like, "No." "Well, why you got your head covered?" So then I was like, "Well, Muslim and Jews the only people that cover their head?" And it wasn't like I had on like a burqa. Is it called burqa? The thing that the Muslim women cover their hair with is a burqa, right? I think that's what it's called. It's not like I had that on. I had on, a scarf, tied in, an African way because I had to push all these dreads up under that scarf. So I didn't look nowhere near Muslim. Then I had on the traditional Yerba wide skirt with the white pants underneath. Didn't look nothing like a Muslim. Like you can tell somebody that practice Orisha, especially the women, because when we go out, the skirts is big, and you either have on white tights, a hijab. That's it. That's what I meant. You had a little skirt on, a long white skirt, and then you either have on white stockings or white stretch pants underneath. And I had on some like white stretch pants, white socks, white shoes, white purse, white scarf on my head, And he asked me, was I Muslim? I'm in a white sweater. And people really do stare at you. Like, you know, especially black people. Because they was like, what is she? What is she doing? To they self. Why she got on all that white? Even when I went over to my mother's house, like I had to go over to my mom's house. I had on all white and I was saying, what am I going to say, Jesus? What am I going to say to her? Because, you know, my mom didn't know that I was in the religion. But I couldn't change my clothes and I had to go over to her house. So I just went over there and she was like, oh, you're looking nice and you're all white. That you look like you about to go pass out communion or something. I said, oh no, I'm just praying. So, you know, I put on white today. And you know, she wanted to, you know, get at me. She wanted to be like, what you praying for that you got to wear all white? But she was like, you know what? Let that child do what she doing because I know she crazy. Yeah, mother swore that I look like one of the mothers of the church or something. I mean, but you do look different when you have on, you know, when you're in you're all white, you do look different. And that's how the Orishas recognize you. We're like, oh, they got one of my kids. Especially when you go into the cemetery. 'Cause I swear to God, I will not go to the cemetery unless I'm covered from head to toe. Cause or y'all always be sending her people to mess with me. Babe, lunch is the bomb. You make me so happy. I love you so much. Y'all see how sweet my husband is? Oh, him so sweet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Lisa Ray though. I ain't figured her out yet. She could be in it. I don't know. Yeah, that was so sweet. And I ain't even really, you know, I ain't even cook like that. It wasn't nothing but some like taco meat and some rice and, you know, tacos. But then I made him some broccoli because I wanted him to have some fiber. So I put him a little bit of broccoli on the side. Now I think she's still wearing white because I was following her on I think the women do. I think they do wear all white, but they still have that Muslim head covering, so they look different. Oh yeah, he do. He appreciate me when I'm acting like I got some sense. Who, Mary? Oh, he just sent me a text message and told me that that lunch was good. I guess he on lunch. It's 10:30. He should be back in the office by now. Oh, using the Nation of Islam? Yeah, I've only been to the church like once, and I know the men have to sit on one side and the women have to, you know, sit someplace else. It was crazy. Oh, really? Yeah, but I follow her on Instagram, and I've seen a couple of her pictures. She still had on white, so I don't know. I guess that's just. I think that's just her style because I've never seen, you know, I don't know, unless she just hiding it. But to me, she don't have no reason to hide because she's not really in the industry like she used to be. Most people that hide are like in the industry, like Forrest Whitaker, and I don't see why Chaka Khan hiding. She a priest of Oshun. It's a few people. Yeah, I think that's just her thing. I don't get that from her. Okay, Mary. I ain't taking no sleeping pill tonight. Yeah, when I okay, y'all just wanted to ignore me. I know that sounds nasty, but it feel like some water got in my ear and it's in like my sinuses or whatever. So I'm sorry. When I had my when I went through my initiation, that's part of the initiation. Your godmother bathes you. Not you do it at home. You gotta get butt naked in front of your godparents. Not your godfather, but your godmother. Yeah, Shaka Khan is a priest of Oshun. So they bathe you. Yeah, see, I don't know. Maybe because he a man. But that's part of the ceremony. Part of the ceremony is you getting bathed because they have to bathe you with the herbs. That's that now that story in that yeah, I think Erica Badu is too. That story in Iyanla's book where she was bathed the first time, she said that the woman told her to, bring a new set of clothes, like brand new, never been worn clothes, because, I'm gonna give you a bath. And when you leave, I want you to, walk out with new clothes. That part happened. She said this woman took eggshells and was like, in the bath and was like scraping her body, and the eggshells was hurting her and stuff. Like that part of her book kind of made me nervous. I was like, oh my God, I ain't trying to be out here getting scratched up with eggshells and shit. And, she said the woman was like kind of aggressive with her. She was, bathing her aggressively all in her head and, putting the herbs, because the bath is full of herbs that your godmother and your god sisters and brothers pick for you for the ceremony. So they fresh, like they went out and picked the herbs the night before and wash them and prepare them for the ceremony. Like the bathtub was full of so much stuff. I couldn't even see the water. I just knew it was water in there. But you could barely see the water because it's covered with so many herbs and stuff. So yeah, they bathed me. And your godmother tell you, or do you have a problem, getting naked in front of me, because I have to physically give you a bath. And I mean, take all of your clothes off. And they rip your clothes off of you is symbolic. Like they take scissors and cut enough to just rip away all your clothes, and it's like they tugging on you, pulling your panties off, and it's interesting. But that's part of the breaking away of the old you. And after they rip your clothes off and stuff, they put that stuff in a bag, and it has to be left somewhere where the orishas tell you to leave it. And then when you leave that ceremony, you have brand new everything, a new life, a new clothes. Everything was spanking brand new, and your godmother had to look at it to make sure it had the tags and all that stuff, like it hadn't been worn before and all that. That's part of the ceremony. So why would you go through the ceremony if you can't follow through with what the ceremony is? I got initiated here where I live in Hayward. That's part of the ceremony. Like they let your god, like if you're a guy, is that a guy that asked that? Was that a guy? Tyler? If it's a male, then your godfather will bathe you. If it's a female, your godmother will bathe you. But it's gonna be other people in the room too, because because she's gonna be praying and washing and praying, and it's a lot. It's a whole lot of moving parts. It's a lot going on during the ceremony. It's a lot, and I think part of the ceremony is also you understanding that you have to trust your godparents. part of it is trust. It is like it's like a baptism on steroids because it's a lot going on. It ain't just like you know how you get baptized in the church, the pastor just take you and dump you in the water and pull you back up and then you get out the pool. No. It's way more intense than that. Yeah, then a man would do you. You know, your godmother wouldn't do you. Like your godmother would probably would be there, but she wouldn't be the one bathing you. But yeah, you take your clothes off because those herbs have to touch your body everywhere. Yeah, it was, you know, it was you. I'm telling you, you feel once you walk out of a situation like that, you feel a major connection to your ancestors, to the Orishas. Like I couldn't even formulate words after I couldn't even get myself together. I was just and then after, you know, after the ceremony was over, because the ceremony is all day. And when I say all day, I mean all day. Like, you know, they're preparing the herb. It's all day. Because we got there early that morning and we didn't leave until that night. Because, you know, after they have to feed you and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Because you done been through a lot. You have been through a lot. Because after the ceremony, you're considered a baby. After your initiation, you're considered a baby. So when I say feed you, they literally feed you your first meal. They literally feed you. Yeah, you reborn. You're like a baby. They sit you on the floor. They bring you your food. You can't use a fork. They feed you, put the cup up to your mouth. And you know, I wasn't expecting all of that, you know, because they didn't really go into all of that when she was telling me what was going to happen. So, you know, when she coming up to me with the food, I'm like, all right, I got it. She was like, no, sweetheart, you're a baby. Your first meal has to be fed to you. You're like a newborn baby. We can't trust you to eat by yourself. I'm like, all right, then. So yeah, it's interesting, but you know, different houses do things differently. You know, the baptismal part is the same because that's tradition. The ripping of the clothes and the starting of new is transition. That's from Africa. That's how they did it there with herbs and you know, when they took spiritual baths, they always used some type of herbs. We didn't just got into, you know, the European way of bathing, which is just using soap and water. But that was never the way we bathed in Africa. They didn't have ivory and dove. Phyllis ain't here, child. They didn't have ivory and dove and all of them soaps and stuff in Africa. They use herbs and stuff to get clean and to get spiritually clean. Like they have certain herbs or for certain purposes, you know. Yeah, I think they have a church out here too, but I've never been. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I tell people at least go through the first ceremony. I mean, that's $200. You spend $200 on an outfit. Why you can't spend $200 to at least have that type of connection to your ancestors? In a couple of months, I didn't. No, no. I was gonna say I spent $200 in Starbucks, but I don't. Um, yeah, to a point. It's not like the herbs were stinking. It wasn't like they was bathing you in marijuana. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, yeah, the 150, 200, it depends on the person and it depends on what you're going to get. I had a complete ceremony, so mine was two something. because they had heck of food and all of that stuff after. You have to find somebody in your area that practices the religion. Yeah, you can work with anybody that you want. Most people are non-initiates. Most people on here are non-initiates. Initiates. Has anybody on here other than me been initiated? And I mean really initiated, not backdoor in your dreams initiation. I'm talking about really from a godmother. I left my lekes upstairs and really have your lekes. Not somebody that had a dream that Oshun was their mama. I'm talking about somebody that really went through the initiation. Yeah, so most people just this. Some people say that Orisha came to them, or whatever. I'm sorry, I still don't believe that. But if that's how you feel, that's fine. So they just work with whoever they want to work with, or you can work with Alegwa, you can work with Obatala, you can work with Oya, you can work with Shango. It just depends. You can work with Yemaya. It just depends on what your energy is like, or what you looking for in that Orisha, or what you need from the Orisha. So yeah, anybody can work with the Orishas. It's just different after you are initiated. I think that the Orishas see you differently. This religion is practiced everywhere in the world, so I'm pretty sure somebody in Las Vegas practice. I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody in Las Vegas though. But I mean, you just have to go to a candle shop or something in your area, where they sell candles, or Botanica or something, and talk to the people that work there, and ask, because usually people in the Botanica, somebody in their practice or know somebody that practice. But just make sure that these people are legit, because it's crazy. A lot of people just be out here trying to take people money and stuff. They do animal sacrifice here in California too. You By law you can do animal sacrifice anywhere in the world. They took that to the Supreme Court. So you can do animal sacrifice anywhere, not just in Florida, all over the world. Well, in the United States, I mean, because they had to go to court to. Oh, you did. You Where you live that y'all don't have a Botanica? Where you buy your candles from? Y'all don't have a what do they call them? New way, new, like I don't want to say Wiccan, because usually those places sell all kind of stuff. Am I late? Yeah, you are an hour and 13 minutes late. We've been here since a little after 9. Y'all see my glasses? Um, you should be able to find Peoria, Illinois. Peoria, Illinois. Yeah, that's probably gonna be hard. So they don't have candle shops? Well, everybody is different when it comes to animal sacrifices, but that is part of the religion. And it's gonna always be, because blood is that's I mean, like I always say, that's animal sacrifices even in the Old Testament. It's in the Bible. And the only reason why we don't, they stopped that is because Jesus was the lamb. He shed his blood so that we didn't We didn't have to do sacrifices anymore in Christianity. But the Orishas don't abide by Christian law. So there is still animal sacrifice there because there's power in the blood. The two religions don't mix. So they do things differently. And yeah, back in the day, how y'all they didn't go to Safeway when people were poor. They didn't go to Safeway and get them a pre-plucked and pre-cleaned and pre-cut up chicken. They went in the backyard and cut that chicken's head off and plucked him and cut him up and fried him. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it happen. It's I don't know. It wasn't the most pleasant thing to watch. Yeah, it was uncomfortable for me. It really was because I have been vegan off and on. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I wasn't vegan for the animals. Like I wasn't out here protesting, save the animals and all that. I'm trying to save my arteries. I was vegan because of me. I'm selfish. I'm trying to keep myself from having heart disease because at one point my cholesterol was kind of high. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna eat no more pork and beef and all that kind of stuff. And I was able to get my cholesterol down to a very nice level. I mean, to the point where my doctor was like really happy because I was vegan for a whole year because I rebuked that diabetes devil. Not me. And I was pre-diabetic. I was like, no, not in this lifetime. So I got rid of all of that by going vegan. But I'm not a vegan protester. I'm not going to be at Whole Foods with the vegans and, protesting and throwing blood on people that's got on the fur coat because I'm not going to get my ass beat because y'all don't know. Because one time we was passing by Whole Foods in Berkeley. These people in Berkeley be serious. These white folks out here be serious about veganism. And me and my husband happened to pass by a Whole Foods and all of these white people was getting arrested. The police was dragging their asses out of Whole Foods with their little signs, don't eat. And they was getting drugged out that Whole Foods. Do you hear me? Because Whole Foods ain't about that life. You're not going to come in here and disrupt our customers with all of that rah-rah about don't be killing no animals. They was dragging their asses out that Whole Foods. And me and my husband was dying laughing. That happens here in California a lot. They'll just take a notion to just pop up at a store, and go to the meat counter, the meat area with their little signs and being there chanting and, locking their hands around the store so people can't go in and buy meat and stuff. It'd be stupid out here sometimes. It haven't happened in a while, but yeah, they was doing it for a minute. I'm not that type of vegan. I'm one of those little quiet, vegans that, like for Thanksgiving, we're not going to eat no ham and turkey because Whole Foods has a really good vegan turkey loaf that we tried last year. And we're going to have that again this year. I ain't doing no pig. I ain't trying to raise my blood pressure up for no one day. But see, the thing is, when you go to a ceremony, part of this religion, some of the animals that are slaughtered, I don't want to say slaughtered, sacrificed at your ceremony are eaten. They eat, some of them. And then the rest of them are used for sacrifice to clean you off. I don't want to go into that because I don't, I don't want, let's talk about something else. Let's get some of this other stuff under our belts before we go into the sacrifice and stuff because that can scare people. And you know how I am about scaring folks. I don't want y'all to get off this channel and be like, oh no, I ain't messing with her no more because they out here killing dogs and cats and cutting their heads off. And it's not like that. So let's talk about some. Let's go back to the bathing. Yeah, sweetheart, I know you do, Kay, but some people don't understand that. And oh no, South Carolina. 1 South Carolina and San Francisco. The South Carolina ticket won everything. $1.6 billion.
Yeah, right. So Bay Area is on a little bit of a hot streak, isn't it? With winners in the last 3 drawings. But here at the Safeway, a lot of excitement tonight. The manager says that he doesn't know who won it. They didn't even know that they sold that winning ticket until they saw it on the news. They're certainly going to be checking around tomorrow. Now, we don't know how much money.
They don't know how much the person in San Francisco won.
Without the Mega Ball or 4 and the Mega, we expect to learn shortly. It was just a week ago when another.
So San Francisco, they hit 5 numbers, but the other.
It was an employee who didn't know he won until he came into work the next day. But here tonight on Tarball, a lot of excitement and some regret.
I live right here, and my company pooled all their money. We had $872, and they told me to go to Daly City instead of walking to my neighborhood Safeway. So I'm really happy for.
They played this company got together and they played $800 and something worth of tickets, and they ain't won nothing.
Oh, so close. And you may remember late Friday, someone hit 5 or 6 on the Mega, winning more than $3 million at an AM/PM in Morgan Hill. Today's $1.6 billion jackpot is the largest in U.S. history.
$1.6 billion.
Combinations of numbers that you can pick.
Yes, sweetheart, you can ask the question. Because I ain't going to be on here much longer. Y'all know I got to get ghosts before my husband get home. And I got a couple of dishes I got to wash. Y'all know I ain't about to let Mister come home and think I've been doing this all day. Ooh, yeah, you have to keep yourself. Ooh. Y'all all right? Y'all okay? Did you get hurt? Because y'all just fell. I mean, y'all fell too. Y'all took a complete tumble. Y'all all right? Yeah, you gonna have to. You can't even tell your parents that you won that kind of money. God, dog, I would move. You hit your head, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because y'all fell. Do you hear me? Y'all fell all the way off the stand. You good, Carla? You know I ain't worth a dime. Because y'all fell hard, too. Y'all tumbled. It did like a tumble and hit the bottom. You gonna be all right, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Girl, I would move too. You know, I would move. I would leave everything probably. And be like, keep my deposit. Keep my deposit. And I will send you something a little extra. The only thing I'm taking is my tie-dye shirts. And I'm out. You good, Tyler? Keep my, we gone. And you can keep that car too, because we're not going to need that. I left the keys in the glove compartment for y'all. We are gone. Do you hear me? Because I don't even, you saw the ceiling? Girl, you fell face up. I don't even want nobody to see us driving down the street because everybody know our car. I don't leave that car right here. the keys in the car and the title, the pink slip, everything. Girl, we be gone. Do you hear me? We would move in the middle of the night. Take Gizmo and I'm out. I probably wouldn't even tell my kids because they can't hold water. I'll be gone. I don't know where I would move to, but we would definitely have to leave because you can't stay where no, you have to leave because everybody gonna be I'd shut down my Facebook, everything. You gotta go dark. You win that kind of money, you gotta go dark for a while. I was gonna say I'd probably move to Fiji, but no, it rains and stuff there. I ain't gonna go nowhere. I don't know. I would go somewhere though. Paris or something. Somewhere where people that know me wouldn't even think that I would go. She ain't gonna know Paris, and that's where I would be. Because you can't stay in California. It's too easy for people to find me if I'm here. Oh, you been busy, huh? She been busy out here making oils and stuff, and I ain't been doing nothing. Oh, you want to move to Fiji? What is the weather like out there, though? Don't they be having some serious storms? Like part of the year in Fiji is storms and stuff. I'm not trying to move nowhere. See, I want to move somewhere where the climate is similar to California's. I don't want to. I don't want to go nowhere. She said she gonna fake her death. Now I ain't gonna fake my death, but I am gonna disappear. And then I'm just gonna pay my family off. Like I'm gonna just pay them off. I'm gonna buy them a house. $1.6 billion. I can buy both of my boys a house, buy both of them cars, and give them some money for some Jordans, and I wouldn't have to hear from them probably for a while. I would just pay the majority of people off in my family and be like, here, sign this waiver that this all you getting. You're not going to be able to call me because I'm going to change my number the next day. Like I find out I won tonight. In the morning, I will be at Metro change. I'll be at Metro in the morning changing my number. I find out I win tonight. I make it to Sacramento because I think you have to go to the lottery place, and I think it's in Sacramento. I find out I won tonight. I go to the lottery place tomorrow. That'll be the last day y'all see me. Because I'm gonna delete everything. I'm not gonna delete my videos. I'm gonna leave them up. But I'm gonna delete my Facebook. I'm gonna delete my Instagram. All that. I'm gonna hire me a good attorney and a financial planner and an accountant. You need a team to manage that kind of money. And I'm gonna be out. Oh, I'm not gonna move to New York. I've never ever wanted to live in New York. I will visit New York, but I never want to move to New York. Yeah, it's too cold in New York. New York, Chicago, none of those places would I ever move to. Ohio, nowhere where it snows. That K-Way said, retain me, girl. I'm gonna have me some attorneys on retainer, financial planners, all of that. Cause I'm not gonna mess up that money. That money is going, we're gonna have generational wealth from that money. Everybody gonna be set. My grandkids, they gonna go to private school, all of that. They ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. That money is gonna last forever. Cause I'm not gonna be out here buying Jordans and diamonds and all of that kind of stuff. I'm still gonna be wearing my Crocs, and I'm still gonna be, the same person. I, would just be a little bit different. I'm still gonna wear my tie-dye t-shirts and all of that stuff. I'm still gonna wear my cat ears and everything, but I'm just gonna be rich. Yeah, they don't get a. You seen some of those shows like um how I went bankrupt after winning the lotto and all of that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I ain't wearing no cowboy boots. All of them shows that show people, spending all lavish and stuff after they win the lotto, and it ain't nowhere near $1.6 billion. They get like a couple of million and be out here building these homes and buying under gold toilets and stuff that is truly unnecessary. Why do you need to sit on a shit on a gold toilet? That's stupid to me. The only thing I am gonna buy that I want is a black Range Rover. That's the only car that I will probably buy. And my husband, he is not really into cars like that. He said he would probably get him a Mercedes and or no or a BMW, and that's about it. I think they still come on because I saw it on TLC or something. One of them things I saw it not too long ago, but I don't watch the show because to me those people are just flat out stupid, just crazy. You get that kind of money, and within a couple of years you poor. Yeah, I'm not about to buy no 24 karat gold toilet to shit. But you can tell that's people that ain't never had nothing. Yeah, you have to. You have to invest. You have to invest. You have to have an accountant. You have to keep up with, what you're spending. Because me, we would just travel. It's not like we would really be spending money on useless stuff like diamonds and, showing off and all that kind of stuff. We would just be traveling. And I don't even have to have my own private jet just because I got $1 billion. I'm going to fly commercial and, just like everybody else. We just be flying first class. But I'm not about to be spending all my money on no madness. I want a nice house. Yeah, I want a black Range Rover. I want a nice, decent house. I don't want a huge house. But I do want someone to come in and do all of the cleaning for me. I don't want to have to be doing all of that. So I do want, with $1.6 billion, I can have a chef and a housekeeper to come in and keep the house while I'm out in the backyard doing yoga and meditating. Oh, Silverado. Yeah. I ain't gonna be out here spending money. Of course, there's some things that you're gonna spend money on because I would like to have someone to come in and do yoga with me, in my backyard, like the Kardashians be doing. I do that. But just spending money on clothes and unnecessary, I'm not. I'm not about that life. And I know if we got rich like that, I would still want to go to Walmart. And I know that would probably drive my husband crazy. You don't have to shop at Walmart. I know, but I enjoy it. I enjoy going to Walmart. That's like, while going to Walmart is like a field trip for me. Because you're going to always see somebody crazy. Is his head falling off? Okay, I'm going to need your head to stay on here, y'all. Going to Walmart is, that's a field trip. I love going to Walmart. Just look at the people. Because you always going to see something crazy. Oh, I would donate too. Yeah. I would donate to women's shelters, like battered women's shelters. And I probably would open up one. Well, I'm going to pay the housekeeper a living wage. I ain't just, she ain't going to be no slave. She can go home. It ain't like I want her to live there. I'm going to pay her I'm going to pay her what she do. I mean, I'm not going to treat her like a slave. Like, I want somebody that I can really get used to. And she can, you know, she could be like part of the family. Like, I'll buy her a car and all that. Because I want it to be somebody that, you know, I don't just want some old random person coming cleaning up my house. Because, you know, I'm going to have trust issues anyway. So, yeah, it's going to have to be somebody that, oh, it's 2:15 in the morning. Why you got to hide it? You ain't trying to bind up somebody in your house, are you, sweetheart? Why you hiding it? Two o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's only 11 o'clock here. Oh, it's a storm headed towards Mexico. Hurricane Willa hits Mexico's coast. That's probably why it's been so chilly here. Because I think it's going to drop down into the... I took Gizmo outside tonight, and I was like, look, you're going to have to do that drive-by pissing. Because it's cold out here. You're going to have to be like peeing and moving at the same time. Yeah, it's 54 degrees here. That's cold for California. Because it's plus that breeze is coming off the bay. Oh, your parents are nosy? Oh, yeah. If you was living at home with me, I'd be nosy, too. So, you can't be talking about your parents who's nosy because that's their place. I'd be nosy, too. You putting something up in my freezer, I want to know what it is. Because you're not going to be doing stuff up in my house, and I don't know what's happening. You better be glad you ain't got a crazy mama like me. See, that's the thing. When you practicing, you know, you have to be able to, you know, have that level of freedom. Because if I ever open my freezer and I see where you got something in there, and I even have an inkling that you trying to do something to me, you trying to do something to me, you're going to be homeless. You hear me? I'm going to put you right out. So you may not want to freeze yours. You might want to just put yours in the windowsill and let the moon charge it. You don't have to put it in the freezer. Because if you use that glue, it's going to set by itself. You don't have to put yours in the freezer. Because I would hate for your mama to open that up and see you got a jar full of Elmer school glue. I can see you now trying to justify why you got a jar full of Elmer school glue in my freezer. I'm going to sit you down and you going to tell me the whole story. I swear to God, it was so cold outside. We went outside and I had on these thin pajama pants. So I'm, you know, usually I stand on the porch and, you know, Gizmo run out there. He got a system. You know, he got a piss in every bush in the yard. So I was like, you know what? You better hurry up. You better run. You better be pissing and running and pee on back in his house. Because he got to squirt here. He got to run over there and squirt. He got to go over here and pee. And it's a dog in the gate next door. It's a gate between our property and the people next door, and there's a dog over there. So Gizmo likes to go to this one spot to piss on the gate to irritate the dog next door. So he all out there pissing. I'm like, hey, check this out. You don't have to do the short pee tonight because it's cold out here. And he peed and brought his little butt back in there. Because sometimes I just let him just wander around out there and he will pee everywhere. But when it's cold, see, when it's raining, he will take his behind out there and piss and run back in his house. Do you hear me? Or he'll run up under the porch and pee so he don't get wet. And then he'll run back up in his house. But see, when he's not cold, He think he can wander all around out there and pee and look around and, oh, let me see, is she at home? Oh no, she's not at home. Let me go back over here. Is that stupid dog next door home? Let me piss on his gate. That's Gizmo. And then he'll come back up on the porch like, you ready to go in the house? I've been ready. I'm just waiting on you. When it start raining, I ain't going to have to worry about him. Because he going to run out there and he going to pee and he going to bring his butt back in the house because he hates to get wet. He knows it's raining. As soon as I open the door, if he see that the porch is wet, he will try to turn around and come back in the house. Like I have to go out. I have to literally bring him outside and close the front door for him to run down the stairs and pee. Because once you open that door and he sees it's raining, he is not for that rain at all. Po baby. He don't like to get wet. And I bought him a coat. You know, I bought him a little puff coat, you know, so he can go outside and put his little coat on. But when you put his coat on, he won't pee. I don't know if he think he gonna pee on the coat, but the coat don't have nothing down there next to his genitals. So he can piss. You know, the coat is on his back. But he will not pee with that coat on. He just won't do it. So I have to take the coat off and let him pee. I bought this coat for you to pee when it's cold. Like, I'm not pissing in that coat. I'm not going to do that. So I have to take his little jacket off. And, yeah, he not playing. He don't like it when it's raining or when it's real windy. He don't like that either. Either one. He do not like it. And he don't want to go out there. Oh, I should eat my seaweed. Y'all like seaweed? Anybody eat this? I love me some seaweed, but I think I'm going to save it for my breakfast. This is sea salt and vinegar. The Annie Chong's is a little bit more expensive than what I like. I really like the one that they got at the dollar store because you get 3 packs. Or the one that they have at Daiso. Because Daiso, you get 3 for like $1 or something. But at the dollar store, you get 3 for $1. But that Annie Chong is like $1.70 or something for one. But you get more seaweed in those. And she got more flavors than just the dollar store seaweed. Because the dollar store only have spicy, wasabi, and original. Annie Chong got heck of flavors. I hate wasabi. She don't have her flavors listed. No. But she got like a brown sugar, brown sea salt and brown sugar or something. That one is real good. 25 calories. Dairy free and it's vegan. So I eat those a lot. Instead of chips. Because I try not to eat a whole lot of chips. I'm going to go because I'm rambling. And when I get to rambling, it's time for me to go to bed. So, I'm going to take my medicine, wash these dishes, call my husband, see what he's doing. And I'm probably going to blow dry my hair for about 20 minutes and see if I can take this dampness off. If not, I'm just going to wrap it up and go to bed because I don't want to feel that wet hair on the back of my neck. Oh, that's cute. So you know what? We're going to do this again tomorrow. You know why? Because I like you guys. And y'all keep me company. Chocolate what? Oh, you know what? This is so far off topic. But has anybody tried chocolate covered bacon? I'm really going to wait for your response because I want to know. Chocolate covered bacon. You know they have chocolate covered potato chips too. Anything chocolate and something salty is super good. The chocolate covered potato chips was real good, but I just couldn't eat a whole lot of them. But they were real good. It's dark chocolate. Yeah. It's really good. I got it at the, come on, Caleb. It it was good. I got it at like the fair or something. It wasn't a fair. It was Pier 39 here in San Francisco where they make the they make the saltwater taffy. It was at like one of those kind of places because they make it there. And you can watch them make it. You can watch the saltwater taffy machine making the candy and everything. I got it from there, so it was fresh. It was good. I mean, it was different, but it was, how they be having all these, when you go to places like that, they got all those weird things like fried Oreos, not there. But when I went to LA, they had on Venice Beach, they had like fried Oreos, fried Twinkies, fried Snickers. They had all this stuff that looked like it would send you like straight into a diabetic coma on Venice Beach. Because Venice Beach has like a whole lot of shops, and where you can buy T-shirts and all type of souvenirs, and then they have all the little food booths. So yeah, they had fried Twinkies and Oreos, and I couldn't do it. Just thinking about that, I had bacon. Who remember when they had that bacon when Burger King did that promotion and had the bacon ice cream? I tried it. It wasn't all that. I mean, it just tastes like it was just ice cream with little pieces of bacon on top of it. They do have a bacon cupcake. What, the bacon with the chocolate fried pickles? I've never tried fried pickles. I know that's a thing down south, right? Because we don't do that here. Fried pickles? I don't even eat pickles like I used to. That's too much sodium. I don't mess with that stuff. I'm rambling. I'm finna go wash my dishes and give Gizmo his dinner, probably. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? I love you guys. Bye.